What is going on, everybody? My name is Josh, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about MLG playing Call of Duty Ghosts at the X Games. But before I get into that, sponsor of this video is No Scope Glasses. As always, if you want a pair, go ahead, click the link in the description, and you can use discount code DISC5P to get 5% off your purchase. But continuing into this topic, Twitter has been blowing up today with hashtag MLG X Games. And they are going to be playing. So how is this going to work? What is going down? And I have Twitter up because Adam Apicella, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Adam AP was talking about how this event was going to work, and a lot of people say that I give misinformation in my videos sometimes. So I'm keeping up Twitter just to be sure. I am 100%. I could tell you right now looking at the camera, but I'd probably get some stuff wrong. So they announced this while I was at school around like 12 p.m. today. And I did not get to do a video on it because I was at school. So I rushed home and after school and got on this right away. So basically the deal is the top 3 teams from Call of Duty Champs. That's Complexity at first, Envious at second, and Optic Gaming, that's the team of Nadeshot, Proofy, Clayster, and Scump. So Complexity, Envious, and Optic Gaming are the top 3 teams going to the X Games. Now, it's going to be an 8-team tournament, so it's invite only. So who are going to be the 5 other teams? Well, those are going to be the top 8 in pro points. So basically, the reason it's top 8 in pro points is Complexity, Envious, and Optic Gaming are already in the top 8 of pro points. And I have a list, and I'll throw that on screen later, not right now, but I'll talk about the pro points thing later. But the top 5 teams in pro points, other than Complexity, Optic, and Envious, are going to this event, and pro points are finalized May 13th. So that's in another 2 weeks. So after Niagara, that's going to be huge, because Niagara is a bunch of pro points, and that could potentially bump somebody into the top 8. So the event is on June 6th through 8th. So that is, let me bring this up here real quick with my calendar. June 6th through 8th, that is a Friday through Sunday, of course, and that is in a month. And yeah, just about a month. So that's when we will be seeing that. And it's in Austin, Texas, and there's not a lot of tickets. So but the tickets get MLG VIP, and you get reserve seating and a loot crate and other perks. So basically, if you buy a ticket to this, you get X Games access to all the events, so you can watch everything. All of it will be broadcasted on MLG.TV, and the highlights will air during the X Games, and they'll be put on TV on ESPN and ABC. So you're going to be seeing Call of Duty pro players on ESPN and ABC, which are 2 of the biggest networks in the world. That's huge. That is gigantic. MLG might be the biggest gaming network, but ESPN and ABC, that's gigantic. So the casters, who's going to cast this event? So far, they only have Puckett and Fwiz. I'd like to see them get Golden Boy and Gandhi as their 3rd and their 4th. That's what I would like to see. As well as Hastro. I wouldn't mind Hastro casting a little bit. Hastro does always a phenomenal job casting. And I'd like to see Benson. So if they were to pick 6 casters, I'd like to see Hastro, Benson, Gandhi, and Golden Boy, along with Puckett and Fwiz. So that's who I'd like to see. Let me know who you guys like to see, but that's who I'd like to see. So there is no... All right, well, hold on. Before I get into that, it's going to be all be on the Xbox One, so I'm assuming Xbox is going to be a sponsor. More about the tickets. I'll talk about the tickets now, I guess. By buying a normal 3-day ticket, you get an access to all of the all of the X Games, and there's going to be concerts from Kanye and Kanye West, if you don't know who that is, and Flaming Lips. I don't know who Flaming Lips is, but they're having a concert. So if you get premium MLG ticket, get an upgrade to where you want to sit, and you get a VIP loot crate. So I'm assuming loot crate is another sponsor, or they mean loot crate, as in you just get random stuff, and other perks that they're going to announce soon. So basically, what is going to be the prize pool? What's the prize pool? There is no prize pool. Now everybody's complaining. Holy crap. All the fans were complaining, let's say that. And I saw Aches complaining a little bit. I don't know. But at first the pros started complaining, and then they sort of like reality check, like snapped out of it, and they realized that's a good thing. It's a very, very, very good thing that there's no prize pool. It's not a necessarily like a great thing, but I mean, because prize pools are always great because you're playing for money. But you have to think of it this way: if you're not playing for a prize pool, so let me just go into this. Okay, so all the players are going to get free travel. They're going to get 2 rooms per team, so that means you could put 2 people in a room, and you get VIP access, and they're playing for medals. Now you might be like, wow, medals, congratulations. That is huge, guys. That is absolutely huge. This is being considered a sport at the X Games. So you get bronze, silver, gold medals, first, second, third place. There's no prize money, so that is all you get is the medals. That is your prize. But what else do you get? You get all the same treatment that other X Games athletes get. So I'm not sure what other X Games athletes get, but they're X Games athletes, so they get free stuff basically. They get a private pro lounge and where they can talk to other athletes. They get private access to other games, and their food is paid for, their hotel is paid for, their travel is paid for. That is really all I can say about that. What else is there? So basically, the prize pool thing. What does this mean? You got to think about it in the long run. This is huge, guys. It's really big for competitive Call of Duty and esports in general. So if you look at the NBA and you look at the NFL and you look at the MLB and all the pro sports, whatever you like to watch outside of esports, they don't play for money every game. You know, if that was the case, they would be playing for like, I don't know, $100,000 a game. It would be stupid. It would be really, really stupid. They get paychecks, and I don't know. They get sponsors, so they get a salary and they get sponsors. But in this case, in MLG's case, they'd get a salary, they'd get money from their sponsors, and they'd get money from stream revenue. They'd get a portion of the stream revenue, or they'd get a majority portion of what they stream on their own personal channels. So that is huge. And not play for money every event. Of course, the AMs, they could play in their own separate pool, which is what they're doing with the league this year. This is gigantic, guys. This is absolutely huge for the sport. It's crazy huge. It's crazy huge. Now, let's get into a little bit about pro team placings. Now, I'll throw this graphic on the stream, or on the stream, on the camera. I don't know where this came from. It might be ESN. I don't know. It doesn't have any branding on it. I just saw it on Twitter, so I snagged it up. So, first, the first 8. Here's the first 8. We have Complexity, Optic Nation, TK, Envy, FaZe Red, Optic Gaming, Curse Orange, and Strictly Business. So take OG, Envy, and Complexity out of the picture. Who's going to be the other 5 teams? That would be Optic Nation, Team Caliber, FaZe Red, Curse Orange, and Strictly Business. Now, Optic Nation and Team Caliber are basically guaranteed spots into this tournament. Why? Because Optic Nation has 126,000 pro points. FaZe Black has 77,000. And FaZe Black is in 9th place. So that, even if they got 50,000 pro points, Optic Nation would be 3rd in pro points, and it wouldn't even affect them. So basically, I'm going to say that Optic Nation is safe and Team Caliber is safe. Those 2 teams are safe. So who can we be expecting at this event for a 100% certainty? You're going to see Cole, you're going to see Nation, you're going to see Caliber, Envious, and Optic Gaming. Those are the 5 teams that you are 100% going to see. It's not 100% guaranteed, but I'm pretty sure you're going to see those 5 teams. FaZe Red is the next in line with 96,000. And then you have Curse Orange at 86,000, Strictly Business at 83,000. Now, who could overtake them? Well, you have FaZe Black and Wild, which I see as being the only 2 teams that could possibly make a comeback and get into this. FaZe Black is definitely close. They're only 6,000 pro points away from strictly business. And this doesn't include the 2K from yesterday. They won the 2K, so they are just a step closer than strictly business. That's nuts. Now, I don't know how 2K work 100%. I'm still trying to figure that out. I think a 2K means your team gets 2K. Team in total gets 2,000 pro points, so I think each player gets 500 pro points. I think that's how it works. Or they do 8,000 pro points. They do 2,000 pro points a player. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. If you know, leave it in the comments below, but I'm not certain about how that works. But FaZe Black and Wild are the only two teams I could potentially see busting into top 8, so that means you might not see SB. Here's another dilemma, and I'll throw this picture on the screen right now, and I'll read it right off. So, the Call of Duty franchise is one of the best-selling series in gaming history, but the first-person shooters like COD feature realistic violence. Call of Duty games can't be bought by anyone under 17 years old, and the ESRB rules will be followed at XGames. No one under 17 can enter the tent at XGames without a parent or guardian. So, what does this mean for SB? That means that Anthony Methods, he cannot play, or he can bring his mommy and his daddy, and they could go. I don't know how that works. If players have to have their parents standing right next to them or whatever. Anthony is the only player that isn't 18 or 17, I think. He will be in August, so I think it's August he turns 17, but it's in June, so that's a little late there, bud. He'll be. I mean, he should be fine if your parents can go, or if he doesn't get knocked out of contention by FaZe Black. FaZe Black could potentially even overthrow Orange. But if SB overthrows Curse Orange could get knocked out, because Optic Gaming is safe, and FaZe Red has a 10,000 pro point lead over Curse Orange. So I'm going to say FaZe Red is pretty much safe as well. It's really a big dilemma. VVV is another one that could potentially break in. I know Realize has 20,000 pro points. If him and his team grind GBs, I mean grind GBs over the next month, they grind a 2K, they place well at Niagara. I think they're going to Niagara. That could be huge. There's actually Justice could even make a breakthrough. Any of the top 16, they could make a breakthrough. It's all a matter of how much they want to grind, and I mean grind their way into this tournament. It's huge, 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 huge. It's big for esports. It's big for Call of Duty. It's just a big, big, big thing in general, and I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on the matter. So if you want to go ahead and leave a comment, tell me what you think of MLG XGames. I would really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to leave a like, go ahead and leave a like if you like the video. If we get to 25 likes, that would be pretty sweet. I've been doing pretty well getting above 20. So if we get to 25 likes, that would be awesome. If you guys hit 30, my mind will be... But that's all I got for you guys today. As I said, subscribe, like, comment. My name is Josh. I'll see you guys later. Peace.